Let's bring in Moshe Lavi on all of this. Moshe's brother-in-law, Moran, is a hostage who was seen in a video you might remember that Hamas put out back in April and is still being held captive. Welcome back to the show. It's always great to have you on. How's your family doing? Let me start with that. I mean, you must have some reaction, maybe, when you see those 4 hostages being rescued the other day. How's everything going with you guys?
Yeah, thank you, Connell, for having me again and for asking about how we're doing. We're trying to focus as much as possible on being optimistic and focus on how we can push Hamas and their accomplices to agree to a hostage deal. I think the heroic rescue over the weekend has brought a lot of joy for families of hostages. Families were able to reunite, but it also reminded us that the cost is high. We lost one of the leaders of the charge, a heroic fighter who was killed. Of course, there are Palestinians, non-combatants who were killed in the process because of Hamas using them as human shields. So the only viable way to bring home the hostages is a deal. And there is a deal on the table, and we need Hamas and all their funders and sponsors to push them to say yes to the deal that Israel proposed, a deal that is not very good for Israel, but is one that will bring home the hostages and will alleviate the suffering of the Gazans.
I think you bring up a very, very good point. I'm going to put up a headline from the New York Times about that daring rescue by the IDF. After weeks of planning, it reads, seconds made the difference in Israel's hostage rescue. Truck carrying 3 of the 4 rescued hostages broke down, came under fire. Israel then called in an airstrike. As you say, scores of Palestinians were killed in the process. So, people were saying all these hostages were set free. No, they weren't. They were rescued, and they almost weren't rescued. I mean, it was a daring raid with so much risk. People lost their lives. So your point is, that's not the way to go here. It's great news for those families, but we need a deal. Are you optimistic?
I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible. I will say that, of course, military options are always on the table, and we will hopefully be able to bring more hostages alive and reunite them with the families through those means. But at the end of the day, to bring home the 120 hostages who remain in captivity, those who were already murdered, to be buried and honored in Israel, and those who are still alive, like my brother-in-law, to be reunited with their families is a deal. It's hard to be optimistic because realism always creeps in. And when it creeps in, you realize that we're dealing with a terrorist organization that has no regards for the lives of Israelis or Gazans, as showed by the Wall Street Journal only yesterday with the secret communication, Yahya Sinwar, the head of Hamas in Gaza, as telling the mediators, we are willing to keep sacrificing Gazans because we are having the upper hand in negotiations. And they're having the upper hand because the traditional media is adopting Hamas narratives more often than not, because social media disinformation agents are thriving on platforms such as X and Instagram and TikTok, and because the international community is not doing what it's supposed to do, and it is holding Hamas accountable, is making sure that they're pressuring Hamas to agree to a deal, and making sure they prioritize the lives of Israelis and Gazans over political calculations.
Yeah. You think they're winning Hamas is winning the information war? They're winning this PR war? Is that what you're seeing, or that's what you're afraid of?
This is what Yahya Sinwar said. I alluded to what his communication with the mediators. I don't know who's winning the PR war. I don't really care for it. What I care for is that we'll bring home my brother-in-law Marie alive, to my sister and my 2 nieces, and we'll reunite the rest of the hostages with their families. And I hope the rest of the world, the international community, the institutions that are failing right now, will focus on bridging the gaps. And I'm trying to focus on that when I meet policymakers. I'm trying to focus on that when I speak to the media, as you've given me the platform today.
Yeah, and we still will, and we're hoping to have one of these days. I said it. We had the cousin of one of the hostages on the other day, and it was great to have her back when her cousin was rescued. And we're hoping to have a similar conversation with you one day, Moshe. Thank you for coming on again. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.